Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair guys. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video guys to any of you having any car guys, pretty much any car. It could be BMW, Volkswagen, Mercedes, American, Japanese car guys, Asian car, and you have guys front end noise rattle. We'll explain the top 5 reasons that we see for that at the shop, so make sure to stay until the end. One of them is super hidden and most of you don't think about that, but it could be the one causing your front end noise and rattle guys. Before we start, let me tell you something. If you need to buy new parts, tools for your car guys, anything like that, check out the links in the description of the video below, and you can see where we get all our tools and parts from for a really good price guys, and usually fast shipping as well. Number 2 guys, every single car we get at the shop, we try to make at least 200 free repair videos. Why we do that? Because our mission here at the shop is to save you as much money as we can. All we need guys in return, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, that way we can keep providing this free information to you. So let me explain the top 5 reasons guys for that, and make sure to stay until the end. One of them is super hidden and most of you don't think about that, but it could be it guys. So now before we start, okay, let me tell you okay what we have now, okay, and we're going to explain actually guys, okay, what can cause all that now. So guys, this is your front suspension. Doesn't matter if you have a front, rear wheel drive car guys, all wheel drive, it will be all about the same. The only difference is you may have or you may not have a CV joint guys right here. So now let me explain guys, okay, let me explain to you, okay, the number 1 reason that we see here at the shop. You have a sway bar guys. This is your sway bar, also known as stabilizing bar. It makes your car really stable when you take turn left, right guys, so you don't have so much body roll. That sway bar connects through the sway bar link to the strut. So okay, so it can keep pressure on the strut. That's the sway bar, okay, sway bar link right here. This is the sway bar. The sway bar link is the number 1 thing that we see to go here at the shop. Number 1 thing, or just so that I need to replace that thing. So what happens guys, okay, when you drive down the road, the strut goes up and down all the time, so those joints move quite often guys, or the sway bar link, and they do go bad. The only way to test them is disconnect it, and when you disconnect it guys, okay, you can grab it with your fingers and see if you have play in the joints. You need to replace them. They're not expensive and it takes only a few minutes usually. We have a video on the channel that explains how to replace sway bar links in just a few minutes. Not very complicated at all. So I'll definitely guys recommend, okay, to check that. Number 2 guys, you need to be looking, okay, at tie rod ends. You have outer tie rod end, inner tie rod towards the rack and pinion, and the ends and joints guys for your control arms that actually attach, okay, attach to the wheel hub and the spindle. You may have 1, we have 2 actually on BMWs, Mercedes, often Audi you will have multiple ones. On other cars you may just have a single one. Check those because they often go bad, and the tie rod end here can go bad as well. That's quite often that we see guys. Another thing that we see, the bushings for the control arms. For instance, you can see we have a bushing, okay, I'm trying to focus over there, that bushing, okay, and we have another bushing, okay, over here that can go bad very often on the control arms, and if they're worn out, that can develop noise and rattle as well. You can definitely develop some play as well guys. Another thing that we see quite often is the strut assembly guys. For instance, our failed, check it out, the strut assembly failed. This is the strut right here, and when it fails it can develop noise and rattle. Another thing, check for that bushing between your spring and the strut, because if it's bad, cracked, broken, it can develop a play, or if it's missing even sometimes it can develop that rattle, the spring to the metal here, and it can rattle really bad. Something else that we see quite often, strut mounts. Most people don't even think about replacing those when you replace the struts. You need to guys, because they have bearings, sometimes they have bushings, they go bad, and that can even mess with your alignment really bad. So I recommend to get the whole strut assembly when you replace them. And you can see ours, because of bad struts, you can see how wore out our tires are, okay, uneven wear just because of that. So definitely guys, we need to replace our struts. But what else can cause that now guys? Okay, so we shared 4 reasons so far: sway bar link, ends here, joints, bushings for the control arms, and a strut. Number 5 guys that we see quite often here, okay, is that most people don't think about the sway bar link bushings. You have two bushings that hold it to the body somewhere or the subframe of your vehicle, and if those bushings, you have play between the bushing and the sway bar, that black bushing there, you develop a rattle and play. We have the other side, we have two of them usually, one on the driver, one on the passenger side. We have it taken apart. That's what the bushing looks like. You can see you separate it like that, you can see, and you get it on the bar, and then you put the cap. You will need to replace that bushing, but that's something that most people don't think about. Hopefully guys, the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching, and see you guys next time.